What's up, guys? Coach John Wojo here with JW Fitness with another question. What would be the best way to build muscle? I'm 53 and have lost so much muscle over the last few years and need to start some sort of strength training. Thinking of starting with bands. All right, so Lordy begordy, Lordy Jesus, help me. Okay. This doesn't just go through for strength training. This goes for every aspect of life. If you want to be good at something, if you want to learn how to do a thing, one of the first steps is to find the people out there in the world that are actually getting the results for themselves that you want for yourself and kind of emulate what they do. So even if you're completely ignorant about a topic, I want to get fast. I want to be the fastest motherfucker in my neighborhood. What am I going to do? Well, sprinters are fast, right? Olympic sprinters. So I'm going to maybe look to them and see how does an Olympic sprinter train? You know, or how did they train when they were just getting started? How did they, what do they do as far as lifting, and what type of running do they do? They're doing jumping, stretching, what do they do to get fast, right? For a question like this, he wants to build muscle. What's the best way to build muscle? I don't know. Who builds muscle? Who builds muscle? Bodybuilders build muscle. Bodybuilders build muscle. Shit, dude, and there's bodybuilding magazines all over the fucking place. And there's YouTube. I could YouTube professional bodybuilders, right? Not that we necessarily are going to work hard enough, long enough, or take the performance-enhancing drugs, or maybe even have a desire to be as big as a bodybuilder. But when it comes to building muscle, there's nobody on earth better than a professional bodybuilder, so whatever they're doing fucking works, right? So you would think that the first step would be look at the people that are getting the best results building muscle and try and emulate what they do. And what do? They use a combination of free weights and machines, right? Do you see a button? I'm not saying they don't use bands, but my point is bands are definitely not the first fucking step. Oh my God. All right? I'm not even going to get into why bands are not as good as free weights, but just something as simple as that. Dude, bodybuilders use weights, dumbbells, barbells, machines, maybe some body weight exercises, right? You don't see professional bodybuilders in the gym cranking out curls with bands, standing on a band in the aerobics room, right? They're in the free weight area. They're by the machines. They're training with weights, heavy resistance. So, no, do not start with bands is my point. Find a trainer if you don't know how to train and learn how to perform the basic exercises with free weights and machines and start there. And then forget about bands, forget about Bosu balls, forget about all that bullshit. And just learn how to train properly with the basic exercises. And that is going to take you as far as you ever need to go with building muscle. And that is how I would answer that question, guys. If you appreciate the content, please like and subscribe. Thank you for appreciating my sarcasm and my rants, and I will talk to you soon.